Hello and welcome. Sing Street is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's sat in my top 10 favorite movies list for multiple years. I was introduced to it through a very close friend of mine, and since being introduced, I've seen it multiple times. It has quickly become a comfort movie for me. So let's jump into my review and talk about why I love this movie so much. Welcome once again. My name is Austin, and on this channel I talk about one of my favorite things in the world, movies, and how I tie together my faith with film and everything that's in between. Sing Street tells a really charming story about a boy growing up in Dublin during the 1980s and how he escapes his estranged family life by starting a band to impress a mysterious girl that he likes. For me, this movie falls into multiple different categories. At the core, it's a coming-of-age story, but it also has, as you could tell in the synopsis, many romantic elements as well. Obviously, he starts this band because he likes this girl and has a crush on her, but it's also very heavily musically focused with a really oozing passion for music and songwriting and what it really means to write a song that really has the power to just carry us away. Starting off with the performances, Fredia Walsh-Pilo plays Connor, who is our main character and protagonist. He's the one who starts a band to impress a girl, and he is going on this incredible journey of self-discovery and identity. He's finding himself through his music and through his friendships that he creates in starting this band, as well as his romantic relationship with Rufina, the girl. All of this kind of works towards him figuring out how he can leave his mark on the world and figure out really who he truly wants to be. Then moving on to Lucy Boynton, who portrays Rufina in the movie, the girl that he has a crush on. She is mysterious, she's beautiful, and she wants everything that she can get out of the experience of life. And then one of the minor characters, but still pretty prominent for me because of how great his performance is, we have Jack Reynor as Brendan, Connor's brother, and I absolutely love his character. For me, their three performances are the top ones in the movie. There are other notable performances as well, but the three of them stand out the most for me. Brendan is like a deadbeat stoner, but he's also just oozing with an overwhelming passion for music. He has such an appreciation for its artistry and a surprisingly deep understanding of life. He wants nothing more for his brother to excel and accomplish great things. My only gripe with him is he is not a fan of Phil Collins. I love me some Phil Collins, most notably from the Tarzan movie. But I can put that aside because of how much I love his character and every other thing about him. So all three of them give really great performances. They really embody the character they're portraying. Fredia in particular is also a musician in real life. So he plays all the songs that they write and play throughout the movie. And he does a really great job, a good voice, good musician as well. And then Rufina, he has really good chemistry with her. The two of them just have this special connection that you can really feel the authenticity of it. And then, like I said, Brendan wants nothing more than his brother to succeed. And they have such an interesting relationship where in some ways Brendan has some hard feelings towards his brother, but at the same time, he loves him through all of those difficulties that he kind of took growing up without his brother before he came along. So there's just this really interesting, really powerful dynamic between the two of them and their brotherly relationship. All three of them, when they're on screen together, is really fun. They share a few different scenes together. Just the chemistry and the camaraderie between them is always a good time. And overall, I think the performances are really great from them as well as the supporting cast. And then I mentioned the music, so talking more specifically about the music, it is fantastic. There's a really cool blend of original songs that they created for the movie that speak to the story that's being told throughout, but at the same time you can pick up the references and similarities to the music of that time period that was being released. Many of the songs that they craft for the movie, you hear similar musical beats, melodies, and pay homage to real music that we got to get in the 80s. All the original songs are incredibly catchy. They have really powerful lyrics, and it's a soundtrack I repeatedly go back and listen to very often. I just love getting, like I said, swept away by the music that they created for this movie. From a filmmaking standpoint, to my understanding, it's a smaller budget movie, but that lends to its advantage of being able to shoot on sets for the locations. Much of this movie is shot outdoors and indoors and different public locations, so it's really got this tangible feel to it that you really feel like they went to all of these locations and were able to shoot these things here. Obviously, it's not like a high special effects film, so it's very down to earth and grounded in how they constructed the movie. It has really creative uses of its filmmaking along with the music to kind of lend to and complement on those different aspects of the movie. And all of it comes together with an incredibly heartwarming story that is inspiring and creative, showing the power of music. Overall, to kind of wrap things up, this is easily a 5 out of 5 movie for me when it comes to its rating. I love everything about it. It's one of my go-to recommendations when recommending different movies to people. I love the fact that it's something that has a little bit of something for everyone. It's not like it's a straight balls to the wall action movie that is not necessarily for everyone. It's a really cool, genuine drama with music and romance and a story on self-discovery. There's so much to it that anyone can really relate to when it comes to the story of life that it tells. So that is my review of Sing Street. This is a movie I talked about way back 4 or 5 years ago when I first started the channel and had first discovered the movie. Since then, I've grown to love it more and more. I wanted to give kind of an updated review and perspective on the film. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it in the comments down below. And if you haven't, let me know that you're going to go check it out, and I'd love to hear your thoughts when you come back. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one.